This is Monday on April 30th, 2018. I've had a lot of comments about these radiators, and I've taken them to heart because I do really like their designs, because they're designed like a little car radiator. And I want to show you what I found on them. A lot of commenters have said they're too small, the water's going to run through them too fast, and there's going to be no time to cool. Another Euclid commented. Euclid is I believe it's an ancient Greek philosopher, but he is a arrogant prick who is very disrespectful, and I've told him that I should ban his ass from my channel for life, but I'm not going to do it because he does come up with some good points. One of his points, I believe, was area determines how much water gets cooled down at a certain rate of flow or some kind of thing like that. Anyway, if you look straight down at this radiator, the radiator part is only right here. The rest of this fan shroud, is what I'll call it, all the way around here, is put on with rivets. Damn it. There's a rivet right here in the right hand corner, one on the right hand bottom, one on the left hand bottom, and another on the left hand top. If I were to take all the rivets off and pull this fan shroud slash radiator adapter, I'd have a little tiny radiator. I think you can see, I don't know if I can hold this up to the light. If you can look underneath, I'm going to put it against the white of this door. You can see how thin the radiator really is. And it's about a ½ inch, or maybe we can look at it better down here. Wish I had better light to hold it up to. I don't, damn it. Anyway, it's about a ½ inch thick. So I could take the shroud off, and I would have two radiators that have exits. They have the intake right here, but they wouldn't have, it wouldn't have the, well, it would have the intake right there. But this little tiny radiator would fit underneath my windscreen. And I'm thinking, what if I had one little radiator right here and another one right next to it? Now I'm just wishful thinking. I know that if I take off the shroud off of both ones, and I'm not going to be using the shrouds anyway, I don't think. And then if I put the radiators in series, of course that's a whole lot of hoses, it's a whole lot of extra couplings and everything else that could leak. Or maybe I could put one, no, they'd have to stick underneath these two pins. What I mean is they cannot stick out farther than this area. It'd be great if I could put one here and here. I have noticed RM125, CR125 radiators on the bike. They look like one piece. In reality, they're a small radiator right here, whoops, and a small radiator right here. I'm going to put this up before I drop it. But I am taking into account what my viewers are saying about radiator area, which is everything in here. And you can see this one's clean. See that if you look, you can see sunlight through this one, and there's a little bit of bugs and shit. If anyone knows how to clean these really good, I was thinking about soaking it in like lacquer thinner or something like that, especially this one. This one's all full of fuck, I don't know what it is. Looks like heavy dust or something. And you wouldn't notice it until I looked at this through, I just happened to holding up, looking at through sunlight, looking at the bottom part, I noticed this. Or maybe I could take one radiator, put a fan between it, and put the other radiator on top. Without the shrouds, of course. What I have to say is that these Honda Ruckus radiators, which I got used, are far and above very, very well built compared to other radiators I've seen that can fit underneath my fan cover. I bought many kits from VT Cycles, Steve Ventris, and Keone. I want to give a shout out to Keone for doing some work that's coming up, but I won't mention what it is. But when you guys see it, it's going to be, if you see Keone, I only talked to him on the phone years ago, but if you see him, give him a big shout out. Something's coming up, and I'm not going to tell you what it is until it happens. But it's going to be good for all of the all my subscribers and people that watch the channel. It's going to be really good. So I'm going to just experiment and see what I can do. I bought a, what I was going to say is all the radiators that I've bought from Steve with the kits, I bought like a 125cc kit, 114cc kit, comes with the head, the jug, everything, the hoses and all the radiators. Radiators work fine. I'm just experimenting to see if a different size radiator will still work on these little bikes. I haven't had a heating problem, but I really don't know, what's what unless I try different things to see if they work okay. Anyway, I'd like to thank Steve and Keone. Good luck on your work, and hope to see you soon.